Duolingo, the oh-so-popular language learning app. While it's popular with over 300 million users, it definitely has some criticism behind it as well. When I first started learning Spanish, which is basically when I was a baby in language learning, I definitely was ignorant to the advice that people gave me, which was not to use Duolingo. Now, after learning Norwegian, I can see exactly why they would say that. The first one is the leaderboard. I know this may come as a shock to you, and it may not, but this is one of the things that slowly but surely turned me away from Duolingo. Duolingo's leaderboard consists of 10 different leagues. These include bronze, silver, gold, sapphire, ruby, emerald, amethyst, pearl, obsidian, and diamond. Now, at first, when I was getting back into the Duolingo grind, it was really fun to level up in the leaderboard and be competitive with all these other people, but everything that shines isn't gold. Get it? After a while, it started to feel like I was rushing through my lessons just to make sure that I got in the league that I wanted to be in. And in turn, it made it not fun anymore. That's disappointing because Duolingo promised us that we would have fun while using this app. Right now, I'm in the Amethyst League, and here is my spot. I'm at the 37th spot. I have 70 XP, and the person that is right above the promotion zone in 10th place has 216 XP. So that would mean I would need 146 more XP to get to this spot, and that would mean around 14 and some change lessons just to get to this spot. Now, at first, the idea of trying to do 14 lessons might sound fine until we consider reason 2. And you might have guessed it. It's hearts. On Duolingo, you get 5 hearts, and if you get a question wrong, you will lose one of those hearts. And as you can imagine, that is pretty discouraging when you're trying to make progress, especially if you're a beginner. Now, you might be thinking, why is this so bad? Well, Duolingo uses this heart system to make sure that you won't be overloading your mind with information. Now, I can understand it in a way, but at the same time, language learning is a process. You're gonna make mistakes, and I don't see what the benefit is of punishing your users, of not being able to use another one of their lessons unless you're full of hearts. And you have to pay for them. You only get unlimited hearts if you're a Plus member. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying, well, you shouldn't use Duolingo. Duolingo was this or that. I really do think that Duolingo's a good app. All I'm just saying, don't be so drawn into this app that you forget that there are so many countless resources out there for learning a language. Of course, all depending upon which language you're learning. I think that this is a great app to begin with, but someone that is my level right now, I'm kind of at that stage where I can sort of understand a little bit of Norwegian. If I'm watching a movie, I can understand a few of the words. I feel like this app just feels punishing. Everything from the leaderboard to losing hearts. This is all my opinion, which is why I no longer just drill into people, hey, use Duolingo. Because it really just doesn't feel like that app for me anymore. Now, I realize that it's free and a lot of people are not willing to pay for an app, which I'm not either. But I'm just saying, please take a look into some of the other resources that you can find. I have a video on my channel if you'd like to check it out for free language learning resources. So what do you think? Do you feel the same way about Duolingo, or do you feel like the hearts doesn't really change your opinion on the app? I do think that Duolingo is a great app, and I'm not gonna lie, it has helped me get really far into my language learning where I can recognize a lot of words. But I don't know, these hearts and the leaderboard system kind of getting higher in the leaderboard just because they kind of stress it on you. They send you notifications and stuff like that. It's a good app besides those things. But I'm definitely gonna lay low on recommending it because I just want people to know, it takes a lot to learn a language and you cannot solely do it with Duolingo, and I didn't know that before. People tried telling me, and now I've learned it for myself. I felt it, I've experienced it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. God bless you, and thank you for spending time with me.